A violent shiver coursed through my body. My heart began to pound faster and faster, and I could feel the blood in my head pulsating intensely. My teeth were chattering with horror. What the hell is this? When I was finally able to speak, my voice sounded so small I could barely hear it myself. Why? Why is this happening? It's so strange. He finally came back to us. Is this a nightmare? Just please let me wake up, if this is a nightmare. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it. Tomorrow. No, this is a lie, right? Based on our situation and the body discovery announcement. It's unfortunate, but there's no doubt that another killing has happened. Killing. I can't deny this truth, but why? As usual, that was the only word I could squeeze out. Hey, what happened? Kane. Move. Move it. Kane pushed me aside and ran straight up over to Nekomaru. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I didn't want him to die. Damn it. This is too much. Why did Nekomaru have to die? Though his appearance was drastically altered, he still came back to us. Why? Why does this always happen? No matter how much I try to stop it, this is always the result. Is this something I can't stop? Hey, Nekomaru got killed, right? That announcement means what I think it means, right? Hey, who did it? Who killed Nekomaru? Looks like someone finally pumped up. Hey, you know who did it, right? Who killed Nekomaru? Don't get mad at me, all of a sudden. In fact, I'm the one who should be mad. I went to a lot of trouble to bring Nekomaru back from the dead, and he already let the killer break him. How disappointingly foolish. Maybe he had a few screws loose. You know, 'cause he's a robot. Kane, calm down. Use those powers that your anger has awoken for the investigation. Monokuma, is there any way you can fix Nekomaru? I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but since he's like this, it's impossible. Plus, the last time this happened, it was my fault, but this time the killer is one of you guys. I'm under no obligation to fix him for you. I guess it was a waste of time to ask him. A bit. Don't know why you expected anything else. A life that dies once will never return twice. That's reality for you. So even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Also, this is a gift from me to you. Red bean bread and milk. I brought you guys a present since the killing went off without a hitch. Besides, if I don't feed you guys probably won't last long enough for a class trial. I'll definitely find out who killed Coach Nekomaru. And after I kill that guy, you're next. I'll definitely destroy you. So even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get some food in me, I can't unleash my full power. You're right, if we're going to avenge Nekomaru, god fucking damn it, we gotta regain as much energy as we can. Damn it, I'm gonna eat. Come on, Hajime, you too. Yeah, you're right. I've been waiting to eat something for so long. Damn it, I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again. Eat it slowly, it'd be bad if you got a stomachache. Oh, fuck off, dude. We ate our food in silence. Slowly, my blood began coursing through my veins. I started to slowly regain feeling in my numb body. Whew. Looks like you're getting your energy back. Then let's hurry up and start already. I'm gonna do it. The killer and you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of you with my bare hands. Regardless of whether we start or not, what's happened to the others? They appear to be extremely late. You mean the guys in Strawberry House? No, that you mention it. Now that you mention it, no one's here. That's weird. They should have come to Grave Tower because we had Monokuma Tai Chi. Geez, how unacceptable. I never expected all of you to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. Honestly, it was way beyond my expectation. Well, since it happened anyway, I guess it is what it is. Everyone ditched? Does everyone include us too? Now do your best to investigate. I'll see you again at the class trial. I hear something. What do you hear? Could it be Nekomaru? Of course not, he's already dead. Oh well, now's not the time to worry about that sound. That sound? What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. And what about Gundam and the others? Is it alright that we have not summoned them here? They're gonna come here sooner anyway. Now's not the time to worry about them. You're right. They should have heard the body discovery announcement already. They'll probably come soon. Maybe. Then we should start the investigation soon. Yeah, you're right. I gotta do it. I have to do it. Oh, God. First, I need to look at the Monokuma file. 64268. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mechamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grave Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, those limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. His arms and legs were detachable, and it looks like they were separated due to severe impact. Sending Nekomaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon. But what was the reason they needed to club him over and over again? It's a robot, you need to make sure he's dead. Let's check that door. What is this? The door with the far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Looks like it's a sturdy metal chain. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction and even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this? Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key. If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side. After all, this door should lead to Strawberry Hall. If they barred this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? It's gonna be used. That means someone on the other side did it. Because the idea of chaining it, they would say, oh, I couldn't have fucking done it because look. This fucking chain's on there. I couldn't have possibly gone onto that side. Or something bullshit like that. In an attempt to make it seem like that it's someone on our side. Probably me. That they want to frame. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nekomaru's oil? Is this the only pillar that's tipped over? The other one is still standing. Plus behind the door is the door behind me is the door to Brave Hall. The two pillars on each side of the door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. I see, I got it. But what? This pillar is the weapon. The killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru. Yeah, they picked it up and used it. This huge pillar? If he got socked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It would be too heavy to wield as a weapon. Hajime, grab that end over there. Huh? We have to try it, obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. Jeez, you're more forceful than usual. Yeah, we're not gonna pick this up. What a big fucking surprise, right? No, seriously, just give it up already. It's no use, it won't even budge. If two people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use as a bludgeoning weapon. Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Robo Coach Nekomaru, he's definitely the only one. Tipped over pillar. Well, what it looks like, if I were to go on like what his body looks like, the hammer looks like it's just there to frame it. I think this pillar actually hit him, considering it has oil on it. And it was, you know, the idea of the like severe blow. Fucking pillar lands on top of you, it's gonna destroy you. Though I don't know why he's over there. It's Nekomaru's body, it's cruelly broken. Looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was detached. That'd be be the fatal wound, right? But Nekomaru's body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Nekomaru to be this damaged, it can only mean whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Now it's probably not the best time to think of this one, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot. I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed. It's definitely strange, isn't it? Sure. What is? If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body? Maybe they didn't know how to kill robots, so they damaged him all over. But they never went against Coach Nekomaru. He ain't the type to die easily. They obviously didn't fight him head on. But even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. You're right. In fact, that's the biggest mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone being able to killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. Well, if the way it works was they might have pressed his button and like shut him down. The cover of his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover is all messed up. If only Kazuichi was here, we might be able to open it. Jeez, what the heck could he be doing right now? Huh? Yep. There's something protruding from behind Nekomaru's neck. What is this? Yep. The good night button. Maybe the killer pressed the button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be enough. Wouldn't be possible. I think it's possible. There's sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. The same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. The killer still had to deal with the robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this, and how were they able to bind Nekomaru? Also the tip of the wire. Looks like it's been tied in a loop, but what was the point of this? Metal wire. Oil. See if I could put that there. There's fluid flowing out of Nekomaru's body. It's not based on the smell. It seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heavily from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil for Nekomaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans, which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyway, there's a whole lot of oil, and it's not going to be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to worry about that. Oh shit. I guess for now, this is all I can do to investigate Nekomaru's body. I guess. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like it's suspicious because it stands out so much. Perhaps this hammer is the weapon that broke Nekomaru. I think it's there just to throw people off. The pillar is ultimately probably what killed him. I'd imagine. This hammer is the weapon, but it looks like it's a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something. Also, where did the killer obtain this hammer? Probably the Octagon. Prior to now, I do not believe I ever have seen a weapon like this. Was it hidden anywhere, somewhere? Good point, there's no supermarket in here. I wonder where they obtained it from. Octagon said there was a ultimate weapon. Ultimate weapon being every weapon. Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything yet. We need clues, right? I'll remember something, so just wait for it. Looks like she's gonna be a little hard. Oh, I remember. There is something I thought was weird. It happened earlier in the morning. You're going back that far? Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound. Rumbling. It's probably the pillar falling. What was that sound this time? It's in there. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room just without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. Felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep. In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound? You don't know either. Well, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. So it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that info? I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that earlier in the morning. Well, I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not. What the hell? I went to the trouble of remembering that, and you've got nothing? Jeez, you're so damn useless. She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. Oh, what's this? Did you find something? I'm under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There are small rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. Mekamaru's body. Fuck off. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. Oh, wait. Okay. Never mind. So I did read that right the first time. What do you mean rock-like fragments? Here, look. There are lots of small fragments, like it fell under Nekomaru's body. But oddly enough, these fragments are underneath Mekamaru's body. There are hardly any on top of his body at all. What's strange about that? What's strange about that is their problem that they're not on top of his body. It means the pillar fell first. If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. It means the pillar broke before his body ended up right there. Guess for now I checked out everything in this place that caught my attention. What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well, the final dead room. The final dead room? What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden? Well, the hammer on the floor and the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and the wire that tied up Mekamaru. All that evidence at this crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside the building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, then there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said beyond the door there's an ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon. Yeah, so if we think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right? It's definitely possible. If so, let us go confirm it. No, that's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game. Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. Huh? What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right? Man, it's noisy. I can't focus at all with all this noise. Sorry. It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started. A ringing sound? Since before the investigation? That reminds me, you've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you? Connie, what kind of sound is it? It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from upstairs. Could it be... Maybe it's better if we go check out what that sound first. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go, I'll stay here. I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonia's okay, but... How come you're not going, Akane? Well, that sound is annoying. I don't really feel like leaving. Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. Come on, Akane said she wants to stay here. Huh? Oh, I get it, she doesn't want to leave Nekomaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not. Let's go, Hajime. Yeah, sure, if you say so. Yeah, don't fucking act like you're forced, Hajime. God. Could be way worse. Time to go upstairs. Oh, it's the telephone. This is the most obnoxious telephone noise. Jeez, it's so noisy. It looks like that phone is ringing. The phone, huh? I guess I'll answer it. Let's see, just pick up the receiver and press the strawberry button, right? Oh, you finally answered. That voice, is that you, Fuyuhiko? Jeez, do you know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you still in the strawberry house? Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. And we can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button there is broken too. So basically, we're sitting ducks here. Not only is the elevator broken, but Strawberry Hall door button is broken too. Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in Strawberry House is safe, right?
Yeah.
We're safe, but we can't find Nekomaru anywhere. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it, so that's what it was. Shit, why did it have to be Nekomaru? He just came back to us. Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was already... I see, Grape Tower. The door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, we'd be able to enter the tower and... Holy shit, that's it! The killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door. So they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation. Damn it, that dirty bastard. What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come to this side? I mean, it's pretty obvious what happened. I mean, he killed him and then broke both sides of the door. So he's on that side. So it's either Fuyuhiko, Hiko, Soda, or Gundam, or someone else. Fuck. Oh, Nagito. I always forget him. Wow, it's like what he says is true. Jesus. I guess we just have to let Kazuichi handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. I guess he is our only hope right now. You're right, besides it doesn't stand out now. When the hell will he, right? If he doesn't stand out now, when the hell will he, right? Based on what Kazuichi said, it's gonna be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts. But he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. Are you guys going to be okay? Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Till then, it's up to you bastards. So the call came from Strawberry House. Apparently the others can't come over because the elevator door is broken. I mean, that seals in that it's someone on that side. I mean, it just does for me. There's no doubt this the killer is doing. They're prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator's out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too. The door button to Strawberry Hall? Then that door, is it blocked from both sides? There's a sturdy chain tied around it from the inside, and if the button is also broken on the outside, then... Yeah, it seems to be the case. Why would you need to destroy the button if it's the same, if the door is chained on the other side? It won't open regardless. That's why it's an elevator. That's why it's not the same door. Because if you look at that map, what it showed beforehand, it showed that there was not a door. Like when it was actually when Monokuma showed us the Brave House one, the circle it was fully completed did not have an indentation for a door, meaning that door leads nowhere. While on this one it did have a door. Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door? Exactly. I'm not so sure, but there is something strange about that. I'd like to investigate that in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there. Which means for now it's impossible to check the final dead room. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Kazuichi is repairing the elevator. All we can do now is put our hope in him. You're right. So, Chiaki, wanna do something in here? Hang out? I mean, we're just waiting after all. But Monokuma isn't going to wait. I doubt we have that much time before the class trial starts. I hope Kazuichi can fix it soon, if not. Yeah, me and Chiaki are just gonna hang out a while. Hey. Are you even listening?
Oi, Kura.
Hey, are you listening? Nagito, I'm talking to you. Oh my god. Perspective switch. Huh? Don't haunt me. I figured you weren't even listening. Sorry, I was just thinking. You were probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I've been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? And that body discovery announcement was referring to him. Out of everyone here, just had to be Nekomaru. For what he went through to come back to us, damn it. It's tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he has a man burdened by terrible misfortune. He was. Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Is it alright if you wait a little bit? Before you do that, we should get the Monokuma file, right? Seems you guys have noticed that the incident has taken place, so this is for you. Red bean bread and milk. And there's a bonus item. Come on, satisfy your hunger with this and do your very best on the investigation. Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man, just let's eat. Eating should come first, right? You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it. Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait until Kazuichi fixes the elevator. True, there is no doubt that the killer is responsible, but it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the symbols of hope will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can to end our preparation for the class trial, right? Well, yeah. It seems that this too shall begin the investigation on our end. And though it remains unclear how much we can do, is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. I'm so glad I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope. Ah, such beauty. There's no higher honor for me to investigate this murder with you guys. So we need to be grateful towards Nekomaru for becoming the foundation of this hope. So with regard, well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer? Or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is the true hope. Good lord. Hey guys, why don't we arrange the sequence of events in this case? You know we can properly understand the situation we're in. I have no objections. Proceed. And let's look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in Monokuma Tai Chi, right? Since we're staying in Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Grape Tower, we need to use the elevator first and go to Grape House. It was before 7 a.m. since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi. But once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked. Since you couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button on the hall was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So Fuyuhiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House. And that was everything that happened this morning. I must say, I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then, how was that Nekomaru able to go to Grape Tower? Well, obviously he went before the elevator was disabled. When was that? And if we knew that, this wouldn't be difficult. Yeah. No, we might know what time he went to Grape Tower. Seriously? It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor. You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to Grape Tower? Well, what's the sunrise? Was it before the rumbling sound? Rumbling sound? What, you don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did that clock even ring in the first place? It's because he was in the soundproof room. Yeah. You didn't notice that either? Seriously, that thing was super loud. Oh, that's weird. Well, I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. Jesus, I hate this already. Looks like we're being led to an interesting development. Hey Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? That stuff about the rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was all that about? Seriously, you don't know? You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. Oh, what the hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And as I went down the hall toward the lounge... Oi, nani yatten da yo? Mattaku. Meikai no Hao ga ikenee o hossuru otakebi yori souzoushii da. Tsuuka, ikinari sonna mon narashitten ja nee yo. Ore ja nee yo. Kabe ni kakete atta tokei ga kyū ni noriyagatte, ore wa sore o tomeyou to shita dake da. Dattara hayaku tomero tte. Wakatte yo. Ima yatteru tokoro da. That's when the sound finally stopped. Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now. My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance. Fuyuhiko, was this not your doing just now? Why'd I do something so childish? Huh? You must have rushed out after hearing that sound, but you sure seemed to get there pretty fast. I didn't rush over here. I was in the lounge by the coincidence. Coincidence, Huh? Do you doubt me? Whatever, I don't give a crap, but it's 5:30. And thanks to Fuyuhiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep. What was that sound? I did not feel it shook. Feel like it shook. There's no way this building is gonna collapse, right? Hey Kazuichi, stop clinging to me. God damn it. And that's what happened. I see, so you're the one who was clinging to Fuyuhiko. That's not the important part. What happened afterward? Did you guys just separate? We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened. Not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to go back to our rooms for a while. I see. Yeah, what you said just now it was extremely important. Thanks for that. I've thought of one suspicious person. Who are you talking about? Me, of course. Yeah, he's the only one that didn't go into that room.
Eh?
I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, the same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that. Hey, you better not be trying to confuse this shit out of us. Of course I'm not, for now.
Yeah.
That "for now" line it's what's making us even more worried. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise that came after. Now then, how did these noises relate to this case? Wall clock. Hey, you said you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain to me in a little more detail? I was so hungry yesterday that I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. Turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 a.m. That's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. When I stuck my head out from the lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him.
Oi.
But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I was going to get any sleep. I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I just sat up in the lounge and stared off into space for no real reason and waited for him to come back. And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Until just now. Then from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were in the lounge the whole time? But what were you doing during that time? By chance, were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up? What? Huh? Was I right? Of course not, asshole. You're completely wrong. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. I thought you were reminiscing about Peko or something. But that can't be right. After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. Jesus, stop. That's so sad. Poor little guy. Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp on the situation. If I put events in chronological order, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30, the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your room and go to the lounge where Fuyuhiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise. It probably did. If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on, if Nekomaru died when we heard that sound, does that mean we have an alibi? When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know. If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi. Can't argue with that. It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. Rumbling noise, huh? Did something heavy fall over or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means? Hey, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here? Once the elevator's fixed, I'm gonna let you in. It won't let any of you near it. And so Kazuichi ran down the stairs complaining for some reason. So what should we do now? Oh, there's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I want you to investigate. What is it? The clocks in the first floor lounges on both Grave House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Oh, why? I'll tell you later. Fine, but why are you asking me? You can investigate that yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator's fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. Anyway, I'm counting on you. That bastard. It doesn't make any sense. Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do from them, and I can go to that place for everyone to see. I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their place. Fucking course you do. That's it, I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator and the door at the far back of the strawberry house, just in case. It might be a good to check and make sure they're really blocked off. If I press the button next to the elevator, the door should open when I can arrive. But nothing happens when I press it. Looks like it's definitely broken. Hey, what are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs. Hey, why'd the elevator break in the first place? Well, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, do you see the silver coin under the button? It looks like the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it and messed with the settings. But the cover is locked, so you wouldn't be able to open it unless they had some kind of tool. Are there any tools in this building? No, there shouldn't be. I didn't really know if they could force it open with a tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. I see, it's the control panel on the grape house side that's broken then. If the ones on this side isn't broken, that's the only way I can think of it. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus the elevator's stuck on the grape house side. Wouldn't that mean the last person who used this elevator went to Grape House? Yep, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side. Hey, I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry up and go away. Jeez, I'm trying to do repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this? Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this? I had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. If we're gonna explore a new island, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right? A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time? Huh? Is there something wrong? It's nothing. And then I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now then. But in exchange, I want you to do something. What? That multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator's fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What the hell for? Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand. Regarding the structure of this building. So please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator. I don't really get it, but well, as long as I'm still checking a compass, I don't mind. I'm glad then. I'll leave the rest to you. It's the strawberry hole door that leads to the tower. The button is broken. There's no way it'll open. As I recall, based on what Fuyuhiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of this door is also barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go through the trouble of barring the door from both sides. Something about that seems a little suspicious. The killer's intent, I can think of only one explanation. Gundam. Perhaps they intend to keep me from entering the scene of the crime. This means the killer was afraid of conclusions based on my assumptions. Yeah, that was probably it. Strawberry Hall's button. So I think what happened is they probably rode the grape house up here, that elevator up, and broke the button. I'd imagine. Because I think that is below us. Like the grape area, I think it's below. So he probably took that elevator up somehow. I don't know how yet, but he did. And then left and broke it. To make it seem like no one can go on this way. Because they probably figured out that the doors don't actually lead anywhere. Just as I thought, there's no mistaking it. Because if it's an elevator, this is going to be above it, which means that the green door on the other side doesn't lead anywhere. Same with below it. The elevator and the strawberry hall door look like they're completely broken. I didn't expect the connect elevator to be disabled from the grape house. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses. Which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. That person, they should still be at Grape House, but no, it's too soon to form an answer. But I won't let it be too late. I won't be too late to find the answer even after I finish investigating that room. Final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within will reach the octagon. Inside the octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer had been into this place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have attained it there. If that's the case, I should get going. And also, unlike anyone else, I don't mind dying at all. There's no reason why I should go. Why I shouldn't go. Final dead room. So this is the final dead room. Feels a little eerie. I hope I don't get scared. Did the door just lock? I see the door's designed to automatically lock. It's not like I would have turned back if it stayed unlocked. Oh, I thought the door would finally open. Now it's locked again. Figured you'd turn up since I hadn't seen you in a while, but I never expected to see you here. Nagito? Huh? Why are you in such a dangerous place? Shame to you. Same to you. Why are you here? I heard the body discovery announcement. I thought something happened in this room. You got locked in here when you came inside. You're a fool from head to toe. I am truly ashamed. Well, not that I care. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Get in your way? The life-threatening game is going to start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you got in my way. Are you planning to do it? Obviously, why else would I be here? Seriously, come on, Monami. Think this through. Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? And besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone's sake. You're wrong, Nagito. It's not trash at all. There's no such thing as a human being who doesn't deserve to live. I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy. Are you sure you're not just excited? You know, isn't it exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope? And now then, this so-called life-threatening game. Escape. Nagito, if there's anything you can do, just ask me. By all means, I'll help you and be sure to help you get out of here. Bring it on, escape game. Sounds like something a teacher would say, but I don't expect too much from it. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. It's Monokuma plush. Looks like this plushie talks when you squeeze the tummy. An advertisement. Okay. Watch the news. Sex. No, that's 9. Because the line. Middle drawer it is. Ooh, pliers. Oh, pliers, huh? This might be useful for something. I should grab it. Uncompressed password. Okay, this looks like some kind of password. The first letters of the days of the week are probably the password. I doubt it's that simple. Yeah, it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's locked, it won't open. Okay. Let's go watch the news. This television looks broken. Use the pliers on it. It's obviously impossible to force those iron bars. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, laptop. It's a laptop. Looks like it's on, but it's locked, so I can't really access it. Doesn't look like you can input a password. How are we going to turn it on? 5. It's just one hanger hanging in the closet. Might be useful for something. I should grab it just in case. It's a 5. Looks like the number 5. The blood symbols alone don't make sense, but maybe if I combine them something else. The bed? Oh, there's something shiny under the bed. Can't reach it. It looks like the bed is fixed to the floor. I can't move it. They're thin and long. Yep. And straighten out and it'll become a thin stick. Straighten. Fuck. Something shiny under the bed. I can't reach it. Oh, there's a 4. There's something in blood on the floor. 4, right? A number, huh? Looks different in symbol to me. Like for instance, the symbol that you might see on maps. A compass. So it's north. That's the most janky ass system. Okay. Okay. Use this on the plushie. Alright, let's put it open. Batteries. Oh, northeast, west, south. Okay. 3, 5. No, 3. Yeah, 3, 6, 5, 7. 3, 6, 5, 7. What? Yeah, north, which is 3. East, which is 6, 5, 7. So yeah, north would be 3. East is 6. West is 5. It's probably 9. I knew it. I knew it. Knew it was 9. Fucking knew it was 9. Looks like there's no battery in the digital camera. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. Load a digital camera. Off the laptop. I will unlock it with the USB. The memo that was inside the desk drawer might be the laptop password. Yeah, got it. The first letters of the display days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, meaning MTW, TFFSS. What's wrong? I doubt it's that simple. Probably. Check the picture that's on this camera. So it's the planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter. Looks like a photo of space. I wonder what it means. Okay. Must be. Can I just type it, please? Oh, I can. Awesome. Okay, so it's already, you know, so the sun. Oh fuck, Mars. Hope I don't have to type out this whole thing. Sun, Mars, Venus, Earth. Oh, it wasn't Mars. Fuck. Sun. No, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Jupiter, Saturn. Awesome. Is this Othello? Probably. Everything else is star themed. This is Othello. That's still probably not working. Is this what Othello looks like? If you don't know anything, please don't overlook it, whatever. Can I use this yet? Can the lights unlock it? If I use the signal book on the laptop to decipher, even if you know the number, how will you be able to input it? There's only one thing in the room that can input a number into, right? Yeah. Huh. Whatever. We're using gimmicks that were already used. It does conserve energy. Whatever. Fuck it. I want to kill myself. I think I spent hours. I don't even know. I think I'm brain dead now. Open the door, please. Yay! Looks like we cleared it. Thank God, a gun to blow my fucking brains out. With our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game. Oh, God. Who cares about clearing it? Why does the exit feel like it's not opening? What do you mean it won't open? Are you serious? It's not opening? Didn't I just tell you that? It's not just the exit. Even the door we entered from isn't opening. Maybe the game isn't over yet. Is there a chance that the thing I found earlier was just joking around? Seems like you have something on your mind. Oh, when I first arrived in this room, I received a letter. A letter? I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. Even with that, the excuses, hurry up and show it to me. Oh yes, it's here. Solve the mystery of the final dead room, and you will obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game, it's life-threatening roulette. Fuck. Would the roulette choose me? Because you are held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. I see. So that's what it meant. What does it mean? It means the game up until now was just the opening act. From this point on, it's the real performance. Ugh. Life-threatening roulette. That's probably like Russian roulette. See, a gun came out from here, which means I have to use that to play Russian roulette, right? Thank God I get to blow my fucking brains out. Yes, please. Russian roulette? Then allow me. You can't, no matter what, it's too dangerous. Okay, I'll just shoot you. Hey, Monome, there's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't understand the rules of Russian roulette. If that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder, then spin it. After that, point the gun toward you and pull the trigger. Well, you can't do that. There's a 1 in 6 chance you'll die. 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Hey, is that rule okay? Really okay? I mean, if there's only a 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't that game be too easy? It is pretty easy. So shouldn't I do the opposite? Remove 1 bullet from the gun and then use it while there's still 5 bullets left loaded? If you do that, there will only be a 1/6 chance of success. That would definitely make it a more thrilling game. What are you saying? Let's give it a go. You know, that's actually... That is actually my face right now. I wouldn't do that. Oh, I'd blow my fucking brains out. Oh, God. Fucking blow my brains out. I wouldn't even remove a bullet. I'd be like, oh, this is fun. There's probably like a 0% chance of this jamming, but it's still there.
弾は一発だけしか抜いてないから生存確率6分の1だね。
ダメですよ、やめてください。
大した才能じゃないけど僕にだって超高校級と呼ばれる才能があるんだよ。
I mean, he has ultimate luck. He's not gonna screw it up.
超高校級の幸運と呼ばれる才能がさ。でもたかが6分の1程度の確率を勝ち取れなくて何が超高校級だって話でしょ。
That's true.
その程度で死ぬ運なんてそんなものは才能とは呼べないよ。僕が超高校級の幸運なら僕はここで生きるね。そうでしょ。
やめてください。
Do it. Damn. Ah, that sound just now. That was the door unlocking, right? Looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. Hi. I'm scared of you, Nagito. Really? Well, let's go to the octagon. Should just be beyond that door. Octagon better be fucking worth it. Oh, look, more weapons to kill myself with.